Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Frankfort, New York, the parish of Our Lady Queen of Apostles. I am standing in front of the St. Joseph House of Prayer, which is the former convent associated with the parish, the nuns who taught at our school for several years. It is now a house of prayer, and this house of prayer was opened on September 1st, 2016, and its purpose is to be a place of prayer and fellowship and ongoing formation as disciples of Jesus Christ. We have a coordinator of the house, Lydia Sexton, who lives in the home and coordinates our activities for the good of the parishioners, not only here in Frankfort, but also at the Church of the Annunciation in Ilion. A disciple is a learner or a student, and the house of prayer gives us the opportunity to continue our learning, to be good students of our Master, Jesus Christ. And it does so by offering many excellent resources in its library, many books and catechetical DVDs, as well as movies. Also, and most importantly, it is a place of prayer, and we offer adoration of the Blessed Sacrament here at this house Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And just so you know, we also have adoration of the Blessed Sacrament at the Church of the Annunciation in Ilion every Wednesday beginning at 9:30 a.m. and going through the day and through the night, concluding Thursday morning at 8 a.m. And it is during this time of adoration of Jesus Christ, present fully and substantially in the Holy Sacrament of the altar, where we sit at his feet and we learn from him who is mercy and love. And so I'm going to go into the St. Joseph House of Prayer now and continue my remarks in the chapel. Here I am now in the chapel of the St. Joseph House of Prayer. And as you can see behind me, there's a statue of the Immaculate Heart of Mary and St. Joseph holding the baby Jesus. And in the alcove, you'll see the tabernacle where the Blessed Sacrament is reserved for adoration. And above the tabernacle, a crucifix with Jesus's body hanging there as a sacrifice, the sacrifice for our salvation, for those who place their trust in him and live their lives according to his will, his teachings. A few people have commented to me how terrible it is that the coronavirus has struck during this holy season of Lent. And I've thought to myself, well, it's actually quite appropriate that it's taking place during Lent, because Lent is a time that we enter into the desert with Jesus to be purified, to be cleansed, to remind ourselves that our true hunger can only be satisfied by the living God. A couple days ago, the first reading at Mass told us about the Israelites wandering in the desert and how their patience had worn out, and they complained against Moses and God. And in punishment, God sent serpents who bit the people, many of the people, and many of whom died. The people then realized that they had sinned against God. and they asked Moses to pray on their behalf, to take these serpents away from them. So Moses did, and God instructed him to make a serpent and mount it on a pole. And those who had been bitten by the serpent, upon looking at the serpent on the pole, would be healed. Well, we, in a sense, have all been bitten by the serpent of sin. In particular, many clergy and lay people have not been faithful to their baptismal vows. Some have commented how this time of desolation, this time when public masses are not celebrated, is really a period of purification and chastisement due to our infidelity, our idolatry, our complaining against God. And so I, like Moses, pray every day and implore the Lord to save us. But not before we learn to reject the idols of this world, the gods of this world that we have put before the one true and living God, Jesus Christ. And who are those gods? Well, money, pleasure, power, prestige. Anyone or anything that takes precedence over our relationship with God. That is an idol. And so may this time of purification, cleansing, desolation, and chastisement help us to look to the one serpent, the true serpent, mounted on a pole, Jesus Christ on the cross, and return to him with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength. And until we meet again, may God bless you and keep you, and may his merciful heart draw you ever closer to him.